suspension by the Nigerian government comes days after a post by President Muhammadu Buhari on the 1967 civil war was deleted by the microblogging platform. Many Nigerians have taken to social media to lambast Vice President Yemi Osinbajo for keeping mute after the suspension of Twitter operations in the country. Nigeria's Information and Culture Minister Lai Mohammed had on Friday announced Twitter's suspension in a statement by his media aide Segun Adeyemi. The suspension by the Nigerian government comes after the post by President Muhammadu Buhari. The Nigerian government spokesman cited the persistent use of the platform for activities capable of undermining Nigeria's corporate existence as the reason for the suspension. A check by Sahara reporters in the early hours of Saturday showed that the platform is no more more active within the country. Most Twitter users on Saturday condemned the silence of Osinbajo, saying as a senior advocate of Nigeria, SAN, and pastor, he is expected to speak out and advise the president not to take the decision. Okay, and a lot of people are reacting to this. And believe you me, I'm sure Osinbajo is just deceiving himself. He's deceiving himself. Do you know what somebody was telling me? That somebody who has integrity, that you as a professor, because of a greed, it is because of this lawlessness. I don't understand. You as a professor, you are now, your boss is not a school, a secondary school, a certificate. What do they call it? A secondary school a certificate holder. Oh, that is why they have messed up the educational whatever in this country. They will say you don't even need to have a certificate from graduating from secondary school just to attend. Once it is, if it is evident that you attended the school, whether you come out with a F9 parallel after your missing consequential, the most important thing that you attended. That is how they have bastardized everything. And now for him in the first place to have agreed to work under somebody to fiakwa, those are the things, if not because of greed and because of selfishness, ordinarily would he have, even if there is a company, would he have even been employed or working under somebody? You are going to be, of course no company is going to do that. So they know what they agreed on. So those of them that they deceived, redeem this, or Christian this, or Muslim Christian ticket, they can all see. He can't talk anything. Remember recently, Pastor Tunde Bakari said he's done with, advising Buhari, because all the advice that he has given him, he does not take it. He doesn't take any advice from them. And whatever they tell him, he will do another thing, because he was deceiving all of them. Tinubu and the likes of them, they are just deceiving themselves. They are just, oh my goodness. If ordinary Nigerians can see their disgrace, because they know that they have nothing in common. They are all deceiving themselves. They are just trying to patch and defend what is not, just because of what they are looking for. Ordinarily, they wouldn't have even been mingling with all these people who have packed themselves, calling themselves leaders. So what do you expect Osinbajo to talk about? Is it now that you want to expect Osinbajo to say anything? Osinbajo has already told you that he's going to be loyal to Buhari to the end of the world, just like the Senate president has said, whatever Buhari brings to the table is a go. He's going to sign it, because he believes that Buhari has the interest of Nigerians at heart. And that's why they are telling you that a constitution, no constitution, restructuring, or whatever you call it, new constitution, nothing is going to happen as far as that is concerned. So, of course, in as much Osinbajo is still letting Nigerians to know that yes, he knows what he's talking about. All those rumors that there's no that he does not have a grip on the president, or maybe they don't have a cordial relationship. In as much he's still holding on to that they are still okay. Yes, people will continue to call him. But those who know that he has no stake with them, we still have okay, well, they can call him. This man needs to be called. Of course, you know how unreasonable and irresponsible they are. Festus Keyamo is there. I think this man he manages to talk. Professor Issei Sage, of course, for some time now he's not been speaking, but he's even the one who is saying that they should go back to the 1964 constitution, because what we have now, it's nothing. So what do you expect him to say? Atiku has spoken. Of course, he does not even hold any political whatever with the ruling party. So it's from the opposition. So definitely he has right to talk. He get mouth to talk. I don't know. Let's say this man come and talk now. He will tell you another thing. He's loyal to Buhari. Someone says that I'm finding it difficult to believe that VP Oshibajo signed off and endorsed this Twitter ban. He cannot tell me that Lai Mohammed has a better leverage to convince Buhari to suspend Twitter over him. This is beyond senseless, to say the least. Buhari's advisors have no shame. Even all of you who are thinking, you think it is Lai Mohammed that is telling Buhari what to do. No, 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 no. Their own is just to tell them, go and release the information. These are the things that we want to do. They still have the people who are ruling. Forget all this Lai Mohammed, all this Shibajo, all of those ministers. They don't have, they will hold a separate meeting apart from the ones they hold before with all these ones. Even Femi Adesina, for where there are other caucus meeting that they will not be there. So they will just come out and say, this is what we want. Just go and release it. Anyhow you want to release it, it's your cup of tea. That is the job you have taken. Well, the man whose hands are always tied, please don't return to the legal profession after 2023. You have failed every one of us who had faith in you. Absolutely failed. And you are a disgrace to yourself, the legal profession, and the body of Christ. Oshibajo is a wicked man. His hands are not tied. He should resign. And that is why I stopped attending ROCCG. Hypocrisy. Okay, Yemi Oshibajo is not a man of God if he's comfortably sitting amongst murderers and injustice. Oshibajo is a wicked man. Yeah, this one is saying the same thing. The silence of Oshibajo, a supposed man of God in the midst of this turbulence, is deafening. Oshibajo, go just sit down. Go just sit down there. They look like a babe. Oh my goodness. Presidential aides get mad pass a VP. I never see this kind of thing. No, she he be no day Nigeria when Atiku do the they do in own VP. He didn't hear. He said he's going to be loyal to Buhari. Not see when all of na one talk. Now just talk on our own. Now just the talk on our own. You know, consign me. Well, he has nothing to say under the circumstances he has found himself. If it were you, what would you have said? Please let him be. We know where we are. I don't even know what you want him to say. He's as helpless as any of us. His own is just sit down, look. What did you expect him to do when Nigeria is ruled by evil northern cabals? How many Westerners, Southerners, or Easterners are there with him to make his voice heard? It's either those who are blaming the VP are doing so out of mischief, or they are just naive. Do you want him to say no when his boss says yes? You can only advise a listening boss. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.